informed that this is a low-budget production.
A very low-budget production.
Tell you what, we can use you in the finale. Speaking of which, could you call, you know, right?
Well, of all the what a way to treat professionals, I say, start the finale. Let's go to the party. Darlings, I'm ready. Cue the music. Let's get set.
Right, my dear. But we are not quite ready for you just yet. We'll be filming the last scene. There will be a big climax. And then...
It's me.
Then it's you. So, get yourself prepared.
You can help me. Come to my dressing room. Let's get ready for the climax together. Everyone ready and standing by, Chief.
Excellent. Everybody to opening positions. Right. The moment you've all been working up to. Give it all you've got. Cue sound. Cue lights. Roll film.
Dr. Nogood and the Tower of Power. Dr. Nogood's boat, Vienna, take one.
And action.
My dear friends, good morning. I'm sorry to have awakened you so early, but world domination calls. I hope you all had a pleasant night as we cruised slowly down the Danube to our final destination, Vienna.
Grazie, dottore.
We have now docked on my private mooring station on the Donauinsel.
Doctor, is there a particular reason to be up so early?
Yes, indeed, my dear lady.
To watch the sunrise over the beautiful Donau, perhaps?
Well, not exactly.
The sunrise on the Rhine can be just as beautiful.
I must say, you have a very impressive setup here, Doctor.
Thank you, Herr Dreyer.
Doctor, during the night I was awakened by some noise on deck. Yes, I heard it too. Is everything alright?
Couldn't be better, my friends. Bruno? Now, ladies and gentlemen, some guests have joined us. One might be quite well known to you. They were picked up by two of my most trusted and treacherous aides.
James Fond, I don't believe it!
Oh, 007, the swine!
Fun, the bastard!
I would like to cut his throat!
I would like to cut something else.
Nice to see you all again, too.
This is Mr. Fond's friend. I believe they work for the same organization.
What are they doing here?
They will witness the ultimate in international treachery.
Then what will you do with him, Doctor?
Well, I will have no use for him. I will give him to you. Do with him what you like. All I ask is that you make it painful and slow.
With pleasure.
I like it!
Doctor, we must start getting ready.
Certainly, Professor. Bruno? Yes, boss. Take position. Yes, boss. Ladies and gentlemen, comrades and guests, prepare to behold my Tower of Power!
The Danube Tower!
Donauturm!
La Torre!
Do you know anything about its history, Romanessa?
Indeed I do, Doctor. It was created 1964 for the Viennese Horticultural Show, or Internationale Gartenschau 64, as it was known here. It is the tallest building in Vienna, with a height of 252 meters.
And there are 2 revolving restaurants up there.
Any chance of popping up for some breakfast?
Shut up, Bond!
Yes, dear.
The tower carries antennas of mobile phone networks, private VHF radio stations, and several other communication services.
My uncle had a hand in the installation of a number of the tower's antennas. He was my idol. It was he who first told me about the possibility of controlling the radiation from this tower. It was my genius that came up with the plan of using this power. My uncle was responsible for making some necessary changes to the tower's antennas without arousing suspicion.
What happened to your uncle?
Dead, I'm afraid. He fell from the roof of his house while adjusting his TV aerial. But of course, my plan depended on more than just a few antennas. And that is where Professor Einstein has played an important role.
Controlling the radiation is one thing. Directing it is another. 10 years ago, we were able to launch a satellite from a remote part of Kazakhstan, undetected by the Americans or the Russians. Now, high above the Earth, we had the means to send signals to and from anywhere we wanted on the planet.
So, let me get this straight, Doctor. You have the radiation. You can control its strength and power through your special antennas on the tower. And you can now direct the radiation field to wherever in the world you wish.
Precisely. And the power from the tower you will regulate from here?
Exactly. Isn't it wonderful?
But you mentioned before about only brainwashing politicians.
Indeed, I did. In order to dominate the world, you have got to start somewhere. Where better than with those that think they rule the countries of this world?
But how?
And why here and now?
What world-famous organization is just a few hundred meters from the tower?
The United Nations.
Exactly.
And at this very moment, we have pinpoint fields of radiation pointed in that very direction.
Also at the UN in New York.
We've also targeted major political capitals in the world: Washington, London, Moscow, Paris, Berlin, Beijing.
Including the abodes of political leaders, such as the White House and 10 Downing Street. It's early in the morning here in Vienna. Today, there is an important meeting of the UN. In all the places we have mentioned, mobile phones will be switched on. And my friends, I too will be switched on. Then brains of world leaders will be blasted with radiation.
Not enough to kill.
But just enough to control.
I like it.
You are truly a genius.
I know.
You are truly mad.
I am not mad! You font, you will see. Then you will bow down before me.
I can't see 077 falling up his bow, but he would do next.
Shut up!
Yeah.
Shut up, all of you!
Doctor, it's nearly time.
Start the countdown.
Countdown started.
Doctor, after a daily demonstration on Mrs. Winder, would it be possible to see the results of your brainwashing technique right here?
What are you getting at, Signor Vatare?
Well, there is one person in this room all of us would like to see well and truly brainwashed.
James Fond.
What a wonderful idea.
But would it be safe for the rest of us?
Absolutely.
I don't see any reason why not. He will then be your plaything. I will give him to you as a present for all your treachery and loyalty.
I like it.
I would have to program a mobile phone from someone in this room.
If I am to be subjected to this crazy charade, please use mine.
Watch him!
It's alright, he's clean.
We have checked. He has a phone, but we've removed the SIM card.
Did you keep the card?
Yes. Here it is.
Will it still work?
After a few minor adjustments, yes.
Is there still time?
Just about.
James!
It's alright. Once again, I'll be happy to frustrate this lunatic.
There you go again! Loony and mad! I will show you. Give me the phone.
I'll just switch it on for you. It's a new model. Here you are. But please don't drop it. It's top of the range, very expensive.
Very fancy indeed. Is this what the British Secret Service is issuing their agents these days? They have obviously got money to burn. Just like your brain will in just a few minutes.
I don't think so, no good. But what will burn is you and your precious boat. You see, what you're actually holding is a bright bomb. There is a gyroscope in the phone connected to a detonator. The slightest movement from you, and all of this will go up in smoke.
You are bluffing.
Oh, no, I'm not. Would you care to try me? Let's rock and roll.
No, stop! Somebody get him!
Take the phone from the doctor phone, or your girl gets it.
I don't make a habit of interrupting someone when they're on the phone. Or, in this case, when the phone is on them.
I'm wanting your phone, I'll shoot the girl.
Then shoot her. She means nothing to me.
James!
Oh, and another thing. In a matter of minutes, this boat will be completely surrounded by NATO forces.
What are you talking about?
What you're holding in your hand, Professor, the SIM card, it's actually a tracking device.
I don't like this!
Neither do I.
I think for me, this little cruise is over.
I agree.
Are you all crazy? These two are bluffing. They will say anything to save their precious skins.
With the world's fate hinging on what will happen on this boat, I'm perfectly happy that this party goes off with a bang. For Queen and country, you understand? I really don't like this!
I have a boat moored 50 meters away from here. It is fast and Zach is cold.
You Austrians certainly know about style.
Zek for breakfast. What a delicious idea.
I like it!
And don't rock the boat as you get off.
Like rats leaving a sinking ship.
Traitors! Traitors! The lot of you!
Doctor, the countdown.
There is nothing they can do to stop it.
Alfred,
Natalia,
are you thinking what I'm thinking?
those who fight and run away.
Live to fight another day.
Precisely.
Doctor, the countdown.
Your countdown, Professor Einstein, is about to go up in smoke.
No, no, no! After all these years, after all the planning, after all the preparation, I can't bear it! I'm out of here.
I am truly sorry, Doctor, that it has come to this.
It was a pleasure knowing you.
But the party is over. Alfred, shall we depart?
Certainly, my dear.
After you. Ooh, Alfred!
I hate you! Hate you! I never really liked them.
Don't worry, boss. I'm still with you.
James, believe it or not, I think I might be able to shut down this thing. I recognize Professor Einstein. She was my physics teacher at university. Her master lecture was on how to construct a universal controls panel. She outlined her basic design to us. This is it. This is exactly like the prototype.
Don't hurry. Who knows how much time we've got left?
Bruno!
My God, you men are all the same. Pump yourselves up and you think that a girl will just melt. You don't think with your brain, but with something else. And there's where your weakness lies.
I don't believe it!
Whoever is on this boat, know this. The boat
boat is completely surrounded by NATO forces. Get yourselves up immediately.
James!
Fun.